Present from you again. Another one. Scott Chappell, mate. Scott Chappell. Look at you. Sending me gifts. It's a bloody pigeon, mate. It's a bloody pigeon. It's a fridge. Is it a fridge magnet? What is this? What is this thing in the back? Oh. Oh. It's a bloody pigeon, mate. That goes up there. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Caspersight. How the devil are you, mate? Hey? How the devil are you? Did I have good fun on that stream last night, mate? Listen to your spooky wooky paranormal no, it wasn't investigations. You weren't investigating. You were literally just shitting your brick, mate, with the freaky deakiness of your stories. Mate, brilliant, brilliant. I'm sorry that I couldn't hear everybody's, but it was loads going on, mate. It was bloody loads. Today we're going to be looking at a new channel called the Paranormal Files official channel. Okay? Make sure you go over to their channel, subscribe, and do the thing. And this one is called This House is Haunted, and no one has been allowed to film here before until now. Paranormal. Okay. Yes, mate. Looking forward to it. Please make sure you go over to my Caspervision as well. I uploaded a vlog yesterday, so it'd be great for you to see. It is the vlog, the first start, the first moment that we do the big leap into what I'm going to do. Okay? So this vlog is all about it. I really want you to go and see it. Caspervision, links down below. Anyway, without further ado, diddly day. Let's do this! Shh.
Did you hear that door sound?
Whoa! Loud, mate!
Dorothy!
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, look at the static meter, too.
Oh, there's two of them. No, it's him. Oh my God, dude, it's literally, it's oh.
Ooh. See, whenever I see smoke now, like going through under the bottom, like, you know, on the corner, just coming in, I always just think it's somebody now. I just think it's somebody having a vape and blowing smoke in there. But it's effective. Because that's what I do. Come on, mate. Let's bloody do this. Let's get some freaky deaky stuff going on. Let's make this screen a little bit smaller for you so you can see what the F is going on. Ooh, yes, that's what we like, mate. The following documentary contains disturbing content. Viewer discretion is advised.
There are some places in the world that just seem to be haunted.
Okay.
Whether it's an old abandoned house, a hospital that's been out of use for 20 years, or maybe even a river. There are places in every state and every country that seem to hold ghosts. For my job, I travel the world exploring these haunted locations, and sometimes the activity that happens in a place sticks with you. The Christie House in Long Prairie, Minnesota is one of those places that's affected by paranormal energy. The home seems to breathe with some sort of ethereal darkness, something that you can touch when you're inside of the building and feel in your soul. When I was there for a night, I don't know who we talked to. I don't know what came through, but something definitely did. This was my last investigation and my last night with Dr. Adrian Lee, and the things that we encountered that night will stick with me forever. We were the first paranormal group or production ever allowed to film footage inside of the home and post it. So what you're seeing is
yes, mate. Nice flex. Bang!
groundbreaking. Welcome to the Paranormal Files.
Hey guys, Colin here.
Mate, okay, that is a good start, mate. I'm okay. I'm intrigued.
Before we start today's video, I just want to let you know that this video was sponsored. It's always exciting to get sponsorships, and today's video is brought to you by Ibble. It's an app similar to TikTok where you can post videos, spark conversations, and share your perspective with the world. There's news on there, there are people vlogging, it's a lot of different cool content. I've actually checked out the app myself and I enjoy the interface. I have my own account on there. It's the Paranormal Files. You guys can find me. I'm going to be posting a couple videos on there soon. The app's actually pretty cool. I'm not going to lie to you. The link is down in the description below. I believe in this app. I wouldn't do a sponsorship that I don't believe in. So if you guys are looking for some sort of cool, quick content like TikTok, obviously I have 1.2 million followers on TikTok.
All right, mate. Okay. Okay, you got 1.2 million. All right, whatever.
which kind of is random, but I'm gonna start posting on TikTok and some videos on Ibble as well. So thank you guys so much. Please go support that sponsorship. Download the app if you can and just check it out for me. And yeah.
I'm going to leave his sponsor in there. It's only fair to leave his sponsor in there. So if you do want to go over there, go over to his channel, hit the link and do the thing, okay? I'm not going to chop out his sponsor, mate. Okay? I ain't going to do it.
Okay, so we're going to begin this investigation in the parlor room. This is where they held viewings of bodies after family members had died. It was a gathering place. People would listen to music, kind of hang out in here. So we figured this is naturally a good place to begin investigating, just because there was a lot of energy here in life and possibly in death too. So
righto, mate, righto.
I'm ready. I'm trying to get the flare going.
So we've got quite the light show.
Yeah, mate, that is the light show.
The other one stopped too. Oh,
There that one's.
What we would want to happen is if Jim fires up,
Okay.
if we get Jim to start the Vitrola and play some Edwardian music, I think we might increase the activity. I think with the energy we're getting here, I'd like to see that increased with the familiarity of listening to some music from that period.
Sounds like a plan, mate. Let's do this thing.
yep. Okay, guys. Also, by the way, to anybody who's in the house, I know that I am new. My dad is new. My name is Colin, and
I'm Jeff.
we're here tonight just to talk to you. No negativity, no disrespect at all, and the highest respect for you guys. And we would just love to hear what you have to say.
Oh, here we go.
Right, it's starting already, mate. Here we go. Let's crack on.
K2's.
Intrigued.
So for our first experiment tonight, just like Adrian suggested, we are going to play some of the music that you heard a little bit of earlier from the, what's that? What is
The
it called?
Vitrola.
A Vitrola.
Yes, it was the hi-fi system of the day.
Oh, okay.
The hi-fi system of the day, boy. So talking back.
Well, from over there in the corner, the Vitrola music will be playing, and we're going to see if that triggers any sort of a response
Kids nowadays will be like, hi-fi? What the fuck is a hi-fi?
with our devices.
Well, I loved her so. I loved her so. I saw her walking down the street. It's very loud.
Do you guys like the music?
Not really, mate, but carry on. Mate, I don't know what's more petrifying. That music or the ghost or the music. Whatever.
And over here to our left, Jeff has got the flare camera. It's a thermal imaging camera. Oh, there goes the sky.
That is going to be spooky, though, isn't it? In the dark house. The creepy-ass bloody house like that, mate. Most haunted place, like, around. And they're playing that bloody music. It's straight from a horror movie, mate.
If you guys like the music, can you light all of these devices up or just step over near the lights? Right at the end of the song.
Mate, it's like, I want some more. Put it on again. Put it on replay.
That's weird.
It may be worth mentioning as well that that's not an electrical piece of equipment. That's actually a gramophone. It's wound up with a spring, so there's no electricity taking place at all to give any false readings for those K2 meters.
Wow.
This dude knows his shit.
Bizarre how they really did start to.
Whoa, have you ever seen
whoa,
such a
That's bizarre how.
I
they
did hear
really
that. Did you hear
start
that?
2 meters?
Wow. That's bizarre how they really did start to.
Have you ever seen
spike.
such a constant
No.
reading over a prolonged period of time?
That's bizarre how they. That's bizarre how they.
And now the music's gone
mate.
off. You know, there's a sense that some of those meters have quietened down a little bit.
Yeah, strange. Should we do one more?
I certainly think if you're getting results,
Yeah.
get as much
Yeah.
footage as you can. When you're going
Oh.
to find that again, right?
That's a yes.
Oh, that's definitely a yes.
Look
Hey!
how the second one on the left is now starting to give better readings.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's a huge area of energy there. It can almost be captured in that sort of hula hoop shape.
Oh,
It
let's
doesn't
go up to
happen anywhere
that was going up to yellow, mate.
else in the house, except from here through the bedroom upstairs and then into the attic. And there's nothing in the basement. We've looked in the basement. We've looked at these floorboards. There's nothing in the basement that would give this reading. Well, that helped.
What do you think of all this?
Oh, just getting started, I think.
Oh.
There's energy here right here for sure, obviously.
Mate, get some sort of like camera shit out and start investigating, like, you know, with the things, with all the stuff that you've got, like the thermal and the super licky sexy thing.
Crazy how they like to spike at the same time too.
Jesus Christ, man, that's loud.
Okay guys, if you like this music, why don't you step over into the middle of the room with us and just let us know.
It's very interesting how creepy this environment is as well. I don't know if you get this at home, but certainly, you know, the way we're in a parlour, there's Victorian photographs, we've got this going on, the creepy music in the background. It's really
Yeah, tell me about it, mate.
atmospheric and almost your worst nightmare for a horror film at the moment.
That dude's like, the way he talks, he's like he's narrating everything. He's narrating himself. It's wicked.
Do you guys like this song?
Ghost is like, yeah, fuck it, I would like the song, mate, with that bloody beeping going on. No, I don't.
Again, I don't know if you want to film aspects of this, but I've got 15 on the Oculus.
Oh,
that
look!
might be relevant later, do you know what I mean?
So he's running an Ovilus here too.
Gotta get everything.
15.
Like I said before, guys, we just want to talk to you tonight, so come on through here.
The record was on the K2. Oh,
Oh, whoa, when he's putting it in, you see those
What?
spiking?
it's still hitting.
Periscope in the middle.
Oh, there, that one up.
Hit.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to sort of like evolve. Okay, we're seeing the lights. Okay, we're seeing the lights. It's all good, right? It's clear that it's happening. Let's go. Let's take it to another level. Yeah.
Did you hear that door sound?
What was that? Yeah.
Was that a door? It sounded like a door. Yeah.
I didn't hear it. Oh yes, I did hear that. It sounded like something being pushed. I said it sounded like someone being pushed or something being pushed.
Can you guys really let us know if you like when we play the music for you?
He's asking the same question. Come on, let's move it on, man.
Definitely wouldn't be as popular with today's crowds.
Anything on the
I don't
FLIR
think.
at all?
Nope, nothing on the heat camera. Could you guys give us some sort of a sign, maybe a knock, wherever you are? If you are here in the house with us right now, the Christie house.
Mate, who's that fucking weirdo just running around? Hey, mate, keep it down. We're trying to hear bloody noises, mate. Fucking slouching around everywhere, man. Come on.
Seems like the music definitely.
Yeah, it's crazy how it goes.
No, it didn't help. Please don't play it again. Please don't play it again.
It's kind of quiet. Should we go upstairs?
I think the attic may be calling us.
Yeah, I feel it.
We'll have it.
That was the sound of the attic.
Chat with Dr. Christie and see if he's around.
Jeff, what do you think about that?
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, okay. So, Parlor was very interesting, just playing the music and kind of
seeing how the different devices reacted, especially since those are sounds coming from a device that was here in the home. Now we're gonna head up to the attic. This is where Adrian caught the picture of the spirit before, supposedly of Dr. Christie himself, and yeah, he's gonna bring all the stuff with us too. So.
That'd be really good.
See, I think that energy, if you think about the layout of the house, kind of sits in this area.
That looks freaky as hell, mate, up there. That looks like something from a horror movie getting possessed. It's the possession room, isn't it? Where's the girl? She's upstairs in the attic, the possession room. Upstairs, mate. There.
I'm gonna go get the SLS camera, Colin.
Yeah.
Do you wanna?
Look at the ready.
Oh, jeez.
Look at how
Okay.
I was not hitting downstairs.
No, that's
Wow.
it.
Whoa.
Okay. This is by the mirror where you caught the
There, there's
image.
the static meter
Oh.
going.
Oh, look at the static meter too.
Mate.
Wow, it's going crazy.
That's nutty.
That's every colour on that device.
Oh, that one.
And this was.
Mate, get your bloody cameras out and shit, man. Let's go.
Wow.
Look at the yellow too.
There was blue in there as well earlier.
That's
What the
like
hell?
crazy.
And just think about how that was downstairs.
We're here. You here, Mom?
How does that happen? From
What do you think,
complete
Adrian?
silence that whole time.
I go back to what I've already stated. I think there's a column of energy goes through this building, and it's almost as if the spirits and ghosts are using that almost like a finger buffet. They're accessing the energy and it's making them stronger. So when I was asked
Do those books just move on their own?
finger buffet, they're accessing the energy and it's making them stronger. So when I was asked earlier why there's so much activity in this house, it may be that the energy, which may be naturally occurring, is actually giving them the energy they need to manifest, to interact with us and do the things that they're doing. I mean, that would be a reasonable assessment, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what he said.
I've got farmers and drank.
15
eye
farmers
obvious,
drank.
yeah.
And what happened?
Okay, so we're gonna have a little experiment now. Up in the attic, I'm gonna do a spirit box first. You guys know how this works. Then I'm gonna throw it to Adrian over there, and he's gonna do his spirit box that you guys saw at the museum when we were in the jail the other night. So we'll see if we can get kind of similar responses. Once again, you guys, it's Colin here with my dad Jeff, a bunch of other people you know already. But we'd love to talk to you if you're here in the attic. If you are here with us, can you just say hi or hello?
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna hear anything on this, honestly. I'll just let you go right away.
I just might, because they know me perhaps.
Yeah, exactly.
And what's
Excuse me.
interesting too is look
They
at
know him?
all the meters. Every single one of them has stopped hitting all of a sudden.
Would separate as well. Now come up on the eye ovulus.
Separate.
So maybe we discuss perhaps doing
Separate.
different ghost boxes. But if I come and stand where you are, sir, you can hold that. Sit.
Perfect.
Let me know.
You know who I am. Right, I'm the fucking dude. He is a dude. He seems like a dude, to be fair.
What I'd like you to do is to just come through and give me your name so I know who we're talking to tonight. Just shout your name out nice and loudly for me, please.
Sheldon with Austin.
Sheldon with Austin.
Well, he mentioned Austin there, and I know the two.
Yeah.
Austin, yeah.
We're from,
That's what I, yeah.
that's where I'm going back.
Bearing in mind that we're currently in southwest or central Minnesota.
Release.
Could you tell me who's here? Are you stuck here? Are you trapped here? When the word release comes up on the ovulus, it makes me think there's a sense, you know, that you're struggling. And now we have the static meter chiming in as well. So we are getting some empirical evidence on 2 or 3 different devices, which almost makes our evidence more impressive.
Mate, he's Rambo in it. Like, he's having proper conversations with this ghost, yeah? He does this thing on a daily basis. You know? That's me. If I do that sort of stuff, I'm like, are you here? What's your name? What do you want? Talk to me. He's like, mate, right, okay, I know you're in here, you know me, let's do this thing, I can see this and this and this and this. What a professional, all right?
We're here in the Christie house, so I want to talk specifically to either George or Robert, perhaps. And I've spoken to Robert before. Do you prefer to be called Bob or Robert or Bobby? What would you prefer? Is George with us tonight? Could George shout his name out?
Hey, George, come here, mate. A guy's fucking ghost hunter who wants to talk to you. George! 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 Hey, George! George!
I thought someone said ill in the background there, and of course we know the history of the building, why we're here, we know about Dr. Christie, but if someone says they're ill, this of course is a building where people that are unwell came to get better, of course. Are you unwell at the moment, yes or no?
I heard yes I am right away.
So yes I am coming through there. We now need to know who that would be. Do you reside in the Christie house? Do you spend a lot of your time here in spirit, yes or no? That said get out in a really prolonged voice. Do you know our names? Shout out one of our names.
I thought I heard Pete. I thought I heard a female say Pete.
This is a part of the building that we've actually made contact with Pete's mother before. She's a very famous lady that won lots of awards, and she was a nurse in England during the Second World War. Over my right shoulder in the square outside, there's actually a monument dedicated to all of the war dead that's come from the town, and she has a mural on that very wall, and she was, I believe, the president of the Christie house we're standing in.
He's like a public speaker or something, like, isn't he? He probably, I think he's got some sort of teaching background. He's got to have had some sort of teaching background, you know, where he talks like that, and suddenly the inflections rise in his voice to keep people entertained, focused, and then drops it down to maybe make people really listen intently, and then brings it up to get people awake. And yet, you know, he's got some sort of teaching background for sure, or some public speaking background.
Right now,
I don't know what that's got to do with paranormal, mate, but it's working.
For a long period of time, she was a very strong, confident woman. So if any spirit was going to come through, you could imagine it would be Dorothy. Dorothy, are you here? Can you shout your name out for me? I thought it said Peter again. Peter is currently the president of the Christie House Society Association. So if you're here, Dorothy, can you just shout your name out, a nice big hello? You could say hello to your son who's with me. Someone said flashlight, and of course at that very moment, Colin on the camera's got a big light on. It's pitch black in here, and he points the light down to the ghost box. At the same time, it says flashlight, and certainly spirits from back in the day wouldn't have.
What the fuck? Hey! Hey! Who are you? Look at you! Hey! You alright?
An understanding of the camera equipment and the lighting we're using today.
First time that's
Yep. I'm gonna kill the light too.
they've come.
Oh,
Last Wednesday, she also said get out.
really?
She wondered why we were wearing masks, and we told her that there was a pandemic going on, and that's why we were wearing them. And of course, she was around for the
Spanish flu.
Spanish flu. And she was a nurse, a public health nurse, so she would know. Dorothy, this is Jim. You know me. Taught your kids.
Oh, mate.
Shout your name out nice and loudly. Who are we talking to? Who's in spirit with us at the moment?
Dorothy! 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 Did you hear that? Wow.
I heard it. Dorothy. I mean, to be fair, I could have said Dorothy. I just heard Dorothy.
So we're getting some nice responses. There's definitely activity up here.
Dorothy, remember we were here last week? We told you about the pandemic and why we were wearing masks.
Yes.
What would you like to do, gentlemen?
Mom, are you here with us? Mom, this is Peter. Are you here?
Peter's with me. Did you hear him saying hello?
Bill.
It said Bill, actually. Where's the best place in this house to have contact with you?
Maid's room. Maid's room.
Did he say maid's room?
The maid's room. The maid's room.
And I was literally thinking that in my head. I was thinking, dude, we should go to the maid's room. That's so...
Go to the bloody maid's room, mate. Let's go. Let's fucking rambo it. Let's do it, man.
freaky.
So we're being told by the spirits, via the ghost box, that the best place to have contact is in the maid's room.
Yeah, she left here.
I love the way you narrate, Sil.
I just want to state, too, that right when that came through on the device, I was sitting here thinking in my head, I want to go to the maid's room. I was thinking maid's room. So,
Mate,
strange.
maybe it picked up in your subconscious, huh? Not subconscious, your thoughts then. All right.
Perhaps just run the device again for the first few minutes and see if we have a continuation of that.
So we just got to the maid's room. I just put the REM pod on the bed, and it instantly started going off again, and it hadn't for, what, 30, 20 minutes up there?
Yeah, it's been a while since it's gone off. This isn't a device that works constantly. It's very interesting, that intermittence that we're now getting on this equipment.
You know what, I'm just going to shut this off, though, before we do the EVP.
Oh, they are.
Afraid?
So we now have afraid come
Afraid?
up on the device there, the Ovulus.
This is where it's going to happen, mate. This is where people are going to be thrown all around the room. There's going to be people possessed and stuff, mate.
So now we've been told, remember, on the ghost box, that the most active place and the place to get contact is in the maid room. We have to make the assumption that it's perhaps the maid that wants to talk to us. So we're going to turn this on and we're going to see what she's got to say for herself.
Jeff's got the SLS over there, too, so let us know.
Should I come in?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Come on,
You
Jeff.
may want to have a picture of the maid as well. There's her picture.
Yeah.
Ah,
And before we start this session,
very pretty.
real quickly, I just want to say that earlier when we were on the tour with Jim and we came into this room, I really felt just like a really weird attraction to this room. And that's why it's just kind of just weird to me that when I was sitting there in the attic thinking, I want to go to the maid's room, and the box literally said, maid's room. Now we're here, so it's like it wanted us. I don't know, it's been drawing me here all night.
Anybody,
almost.
please appear on this camera for us too, if you can. I'll let you go. But...
Shout
They
your
have literally got an Xbox One Connect cam. That is what they've got, mate. What the hell?
name out and say hello, please. Someone said hi, so obviously we're getting a response straight away. Are you the maid of the house? Yes or no? Yes. Did you used to work here? Sure, yes. Lots of responses. Can you shout your name out for me, please? Which one? That's a very
Which fucking name? What?
interesting response, because obviously during...
Like, how does he, like, quick, straight away pick out, like, what they just said? I'm just hearing... He's like, yes. Which one?
The entirety of this house from 1901 to 1974, there would have been, of course, many different maids, and I know the Historical Society has a list of some of their names. Whoever comes through first can tell me their name. There was an Anne. So straight away we got an
Anne? I didn't know an Anne. Oh, you're...
Anne there.
Oh, I don't know if your foot was touching that rocking chair because I saw it moving. It's like...
Do you prefer being called Annabelle or Anne? Or is there a different name of a maid here? Anne again.
Yes.
So I asked her if she
I heard yes then.
prefers Anne or Annabelle. On the back of the fact she said her name was Anne.
I got a figure that came up. He's on top of your head. Adrian, stay still. See that?
Oh, it is on him.
Okay.
What?
Adrian, stay still. See that?
Oh, it is on him.
Okay.
It's kind of like on his shoulder.
Yeah, on your right side. It was sitting, and that's... There, here it is. Here it's even more.
It definitely feels colder around my shoulders for sure.
Right there.
Yeah, it's like grabbing onto his hand.
Yeah,
it
it's
like.
grabbing onto you.
But it's got one hand up above your
To your
shoulder
left
like
hand.
this.
So if I raised my hand, is that making a difference?
Look it, it's on there.
What?
Oh,
What?
okay,
What?
with
What?
it.
What?
So the spirit can interact with me physically if I raise my
Oh,
hand.
look at he's raising. Oh,
there's
there's
two of them.
no, it's him.
It's fucking Bruce
Oh my
Lee.
God.
It's fucking Bruce Lee, mate. He's off the Hey, hey, hey.
Dude, it's literally your
it's-
exact. It's comp.
Oh, it mapped you out and itself, so it was separate from you.
It copied your motions that you were doing.
I was wondering if the spirit could actually hold my hand. If I held my hand out, could the spirit hold my hand?
I'm going to break this. Just a second.
I'd like the maid to hold my hand. I don't mind. I promise.
This dude's brilliant. I fucking love this dude. I love him. He's so confident. He knows exactly what to do in every situation. He's Rambo in it. He's Rambo in it.
It's not to tell your husband. Would you hold my hand for me? Can you give me your hand? Perhaps you can grab that. Is there a spirit around me there? Can you see anything?
There's nothing, but you're mapping out perfectly.
It was very interesting that I said you prefer Anne or Annabelle and she said Anne. I mean, there's no room for manoeuvre there. That's not a coincidence at that point. That's stimulus and response.
How close can I be, Colin?
I was gonna say right here.
Okay, I don't know. I'll be in your way or not.
Nope.
You told me your name was Anne. Can you shout that out again for me? I'd just say yes to confirm. Anne, are you here? Anne, I believe you used to be the maid, is that correct? There was a yes, but that was a male voice, but people may be answering on her behalf if we've got more than one spirit here.
Really? Sounds a bit suspicious.
Are you the maid that's in the photograph on the bedroom cabinet, yes or no? Why there's so many people
Look at
in
this.
her
Look
room?
at this. Look at this.
What
Give me
is
some
that?
Oh
direction.
my
What the
gosh, there's a
hell?
hole
Jeff?
all over you. It's just.
That's just somebody like caressing the camera right now. It's hey, hey, look, hey, hey, look at me, huh?
Froze. Gosh. But we got it. I mean, it was.
Yeah. What's the spirit that's with me at the moment standing on me?
Sorry.
What's the name of the spirit that's with me at the moment standing on me?
And you guys said this meter was going.
That meter at one time was flashing back and forth and back. Jim was holding it. Jim was holding it like this, and the thing was going all the way back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back.
I wish you would have known if it were at the time of the stick figure.
I know.
We do have a lot of.
Do you think it
EMF.
was?
What?
As I was getting the stick figure? We were
It was
talking-
when you were
during
talking.
that time. Yeah.
You were
Oh,
talking
yeah.
to Adrian about his
On his
hand.
hand. On his hand.
Yeah, on his hand, and this thing was going crazy.
Wow.
I mean, it's the most active I've seen it all night. Is
Wow.
what it was when that was going on.
Very cool.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, let's.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you on.
Okay, so we came here with 5 batteries. Every single battery is already dead, and we've only been filming barely an hour and a half. But
What?
before everything dies, I just wanted to provide a proper wrap up and just tell you that this place is charged with some sort of an energy, nothing bad, nothing negative, just like a very, very strong energy that seems to be here in the home. Thanks to the people that own the Christie House and the foundation that manages it, and everybody for letting us in here. It's truly been a pleasure. Thank you to Adrian.
Hey, no worries, mate. Thank you so much
for coming out for this minute.
Adrian, you bloody rock, mate. You bloody rock. This dude, Adrian. I want to see if has Adrian got his own channel? Has Adrian got his own YouTube paranormal investigation channel, mate? Because I'm subscribing.
Soda series. It's the last time we're gonna see him. As always, everybody, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night for our final investigation here.
Okay. There you go, mate. That was Paranormal Files official channel. Okay, I liked it. There was something I feel like is lacking slightly. I don't know what it was. Maybe a bit of work on the post-production to sort of like build up the paranormal events happening. Sort of like a and then like a light turns on or something like speech. I don't know what was going on. I don't know. It was really good. I liked it. I'll probably be watching more of theirs just to see if there's anything else a little bit more freaky deaky. But tell me what you think. Am I like, do you follow these guys? Have you got a video from theirs that you recommend? I'd really like to know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, how about leaving a little like, mate? If you're new to the channel, how about subscribing? Okay, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.